The moon.
In the peaceful sky of the universe, Shiva and Saraswati sat under an ancient tree of knowledge. Shiva's calm gaze met Saraswati's worried eyes, filled with the heavy burden of her thoughts and emotions.
You have to face the world, dear, whether you want to or not.
I don't understand, Shiva. The world is too complicated for me. I am not ready to answer its questions. It's all very emotional, as if my actions have no clear course. But everything is tied to my increasing emotions.
When I recommended you for the office job, you were upset. You misunderstood it, feeling confused by the politics and persecution of others. You couldn't complete the final paperwork, so I did it. But this shouldn't be, dear. It was your desire to work in that role, even if it was on my advice. When I recommended you, I felt responsible for your actions. I wanted you to go to the interview with a happy face so that you could get the relieving letter. You're afraid to face your failures.
You're being unfair to me. I tried my best. Others were working against me. I just wanted to shine and show everyone my worth.
You are my moon. Shine as you are. Without your false ambitions, you are great. The waxing and waning of the moon remind you of the change from darkness to light. I honor you as Saraswati on Vasant Panchami and as Kali on Amavasya.
Saraswati's worried eyes now sparkled with a new understanding, as if Shiva's words had deeply touched her heart.
But I am your protector, and I will not let you step out of the darkness. I have lost you many times and cannot argue with your pride.
You always criticize and discourage me, trying to bring me down.
While your father nurtures your confidence and pride, I try to keep it in check. We both have good intentions. I like the film Tare Zameen Par. As a child, people often misunderstood me. I don't learn from books. I learn from nature and don't rely on certificates. I look at the other stars in the night sky and think. I feel the pull of the moon that raises and lowers the tides. I feel that pull in my veins too.
My father is Vishnu, and he always loves me. He fondly calls me Vishnu Priya.
I keep you free but under my watch. This is important. Not cooperating or communicating is like walking straight into failure.
Saraswati felt ashamed of her behavior and pride, and thought, yes, I am always seeking acceptance. I am one who craves attention.
Embrace acceptance and everything will become easier. Saraswati wiped her tears and a new resolve shone on her face.
I have never thought or tried to understand what I am doing.
She looked up and continued.
I was simply enjoying the happiness of being stuck at home during the pandemic.
She nodded in agreement.
I just wanted to shine like a shooting star.
She sat up straight, looking directly at Shiva. I seek help. Sometimes it fails, sometimes it works. But I keep trying. Do as much hard work as you can, just as I do. Dear Saraswati, when you become Kali, I become Shiva. That way, I can manage your uncontrollable glow and try to contain your spirit from its uncontrolled effervescence. I am here to see and love you in all forms. Mother, sister, niece, friend, companion, partner, wife, and daughter. What else can I do but care for your subtleties and always stay curious? Darkness, light, beauty, grace, glory, compassion, innocence, sweetness, intensity, foolishness, wisdom, fun, everything. I let you choose because for me, this world is made for you. As you play, I am the cage of the game. You truly are my child. Believe in that.
You sometimes seem distant and indifferent.
I know you sometimes feel that I do not appreciate you, but think of my heart as the ozone layer. It's torn, but it still tries to protect the earth from the harmful effects of the universe.
Saraswati was moved. Her eyes sparkled with a new understanding of Shiva's greatness and his deep concern.
Sometimes I need help too, but I am the protector of my family. That doesn't mean that they will act against my wishes. I trust my wisdom, desire, and decisions to make the best choices for the family.
Sometimes I hate you when you say no. When you say no, you do not change at all.
No is a critical point beyond which lies danger. Your father might try to build a bridge, but I stop at the edge of the cliff because I know that the bridge is made of dreams and illusions, Maya. It is not safe unless supported by reality. I am the controller of reality and the absorber of all negativity from illusion. I usually adjust, but when needed, I can also be firm. I have a limit too.
Why do you love me, Shiva? How can I be so wrong?
When your work is to create tides, my job is to guide them. For this, I connect to Brahman through my pineal gland, generating the morning confusions where I say absurd things, which make you think I am crazy.
Whenever I need you the most, I find you busy. You do not even see that I am present.
I am sorry, dear, but my work is serious. When the scales are tipped, I try to keep the world balanced. I become very focused and concentrated. Your desires for affection sometimes clash with reality, as they are based on dreams and aspirations. In emergencies, I intentionally ignore all that.
I admit, but it was a necessary evil.
When you become a heavy stone that keeps falling, I have to manage the ocean waves to keep the earth safe in my role as Brahma. It's a task of gratitude for a sacred-hearted Brahma. Pardon my temper, dear, as I am worried then about the tempest.
Shiva, you astonish me. How differently we see the world. You open up my eyes and make me look up from the pages of my little book. People still perceive you as a poor Brahmin.
I cannot fathom why this task in a poor Brahma's job list, even today when Saraswati becomes the moon, Shiva as Brahma has to manage the waves to protect the world from crisis. He created the ancient structures, so he understands the responsibility to save and protect them from disaster.
Shiva, I am so indulged in my own emotional turmoil. I fail to notice any of your concerns. You do not express any quite often. So I was confused. Why do you still love me, Shiva?
Well, I created the moon in his background while he was trying to manage the tides and organize the earth. It's not your fault, Saraswati. It's my responsibility when you become the moon. I know you only desire me, but like a huge rock unable to express your emotional complexity, try to fall in forever as thou circle me. You have done this since eternity, and still I love you. We are inseparable in any form. Our symphony is intertwined in time since time immemorial.
Shiva, I am moved by your understanding. I always manage to get lost and find myself in your understanding.
Dear Saraswati, my love, you are unaware and ignorant of the new additions or reality of change, as it needs acknowledgement and review to be entered into your book of knowledge. But Shiva has to act immediately to adjust and try to mitigate the effects of change. You see, it is very complex, more complicated than any woman can ever be.
When you don't pay attention when I need you the most, I get very irritated and angry.
The full moon can be dangerous. That's why I quickly snatched the moon and pinned it in my hair as a clip.
I can't understand.
My emotional waves are connected to your tides and menstrual cycle. The average cycle is 28 days, while the moon's cycle is 29.5 days. This small difference can create positive and negative interference, which may cause resonance. This could be a subject for future study. The important thing is that, in the pure form of Brahma, there is no physical relationship with you when you become the full moon, as he focuses on managing the waves of creation or preservation.
I love my son, and now I don't care about you anymore. When I'm done, I move on and forget past failures. I want a new page.
Now I understand. You are trying to be Saraswati with me and Radha with our son. It could also be the other way around. Share your knowledge with our son and love me. Instead of trying to teach me ways to improve, I always keep an eye on the bigger picture, not the details.
I feel my father and son love me more. I love my father and seek refuge in him when I need a break from your stubborn habits. You don't care about money. Lakshmi is better off being with Vishnu.
True, I see purpose in doing something, rather than just earning money. I find spiritual peace. You go to your father, calming him with your love and affection, as you feel insecure about finances, but know knowledge is something that one earned is always in your account, and can be spent as many times as you want, without losing balance. It could be that the role of Shiva often puts you in financial difficulties, and you try to seek monetary help from him, and thus it has become natural for you to work in opposition. But trust me, there is more to reality than just money and physical resources.
Your research and experimentation are not helping the family grow. Try something different.
But I can also be Shiv Saudagar. I thought it wasn't necessary, but now I understand. Shiv is interested in business.
Why do you need me, Shiva?
The moon doesn't work, but it still makes the tides that helps keep the coastal flora rejuvenated. Shiva had a naughty smile on his face.
Then best wishes to the coastal flora. I'm good as the moon. Best of luck in business.
For that, come and live with me as Lakshmi.
As the cosmic dialogue comes to an end, Saraswati and Shiva, though differing in their views, gain a deeper understanding of each other's roles and responsibilities. Their divine conversation reflects the balance between light and darkness, ambition and acceptance, and the intertwined fabric of their cosmic duties.